What's up YouTube, Cheryl AK, and we are back with another video. I am doing a market analysis with no face cam this time. I apologize for my audio. I am not at home at all. Right now, I am actually out of town on vacation, right? But I'm still pushing this video out for you guys, right? So I just want to give out a quick market analysis about what I'm thinking, what I'm looking for, and just nothing too crazy, very raw, very uncut, okay? So let's just get into it. So right now, we're looking at USDJPY, and as you can see, we are definitely on this bearish trend. Like as you can see, right here, price we're basically shifted bearish on the weekly. As you can see, first we were making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then this candle came and broke and closed below, shifting our bias to bearish on the weekly. And as you can see, last week we had this big, huge, like engulfing bearish candle on the weekly. So weekly is looking very bearish. The daily is also extremely bearish. So as you can see right here, same story, right? We were bullish at one point, and then this bearish candle came and broke the structure. Last week, we actually capitalized on this trade where price, we had this retracement, and we actually rolled this down to this level. So at this point with UJ, I'm thinking that UJ is looking to potentially continue down. Personally, I ended up getting out of the trade because it just looked pretty choppy, like on the 1 hour. But looking at the 4 hour, structure does kind of seem like still intact, right? Price actually never swept these 4 hour highs right here. We kind of like consolidated like in this zone, but overall we never really broke this 4 hour swing. So still looking bearish on the 4 hour, and that's super important, y'all. I'm actually gonna put my drawings back on because I just kind of want to show y'all like this confirmation chart real quick for these time frames. So so basically if you look at this high time frame confirmation chart, really what you see is that we are always we never broke like any major resistance levels, as you can see, right? Like we're still making like lower highs, right? Our highs are getting lower and lower, so we're pretty much still valid to continue to sell until the 4 hour switches back to bullish. Until we start breaking any of these highs, we're still valid for sales, right? So right now we are kind of like in this zone where we kind of been consolidating on the 1 hour. I don't really like taking trades within this weird consolidation zone. It's like we're bouncing between these levels of price. I kind of want to see price break out of this level, potentially break their support. So there's support basically sitting here. It might be easier to see on the 4 hour, but as you can see, there's definitely a support level right here that needs to be broken. So we have some type of support sitting here. We can call it 4 hour support. But there's definitely something here that's like blocking, right? That's pushing against. We even have this psychological level as well, acting as resistance, right? This is the last place price bought up. So I need to see price basically break below this level. I don't want to sell above this level when we still have buying potential on this level. You see what I'm saying? Like there are buyers sitting right here. So I actually want to wait for price to actually come down and break this level, right? Give me the retest, and then we can kind of look to kind of head to this next psychological level right here, right? Psychological level 150. If you remember from my video of last week, these were already my targets, right? These were already my long-term targets. So we never took out liquidity yet, right? We're still waiting to take out liquidity, right? We have liquidity on the daily that's sitting right here. That price is looking to come take out. That was my TP1 for my last trade. And then my TP2 was this 27 extension, which lines up with this psychological level. So I can very much see price at least taking out liquidity, right? And then potentially also getting to this 27. So this is some potential targets if you're looking to continue selling with UJ, right? If you want to trade EJ, it's kind of like a similar story, right? With EJ, we just actually broke structure. I think the weekly also shifted bearish. Yeah, so in EJ, our weekly shifted bearish, right? Our daily, as you can see, this was daily support. We broke that, right? So our daily is also bearish, right? And our 4 hour is also extremely bearish. So bearish on all signs, right? With EJ, let me see. EJ might need a pullback pretty soon. So UJ as well, right? But EJ definitely has dropped a lot. And I would prefer to have some kind of pullback. Before getting into EJ personally, we're just so oversold. I know price will need to pull back at some point. So I'm not really looking to jump into EJ real soon. And I'm also, a little hesitant on UJ too because we are sitting at these levels, but I definitely see these targets getting hit at some point. Like UJ, I have targets. I can see like, okay, oops, that is my alarm. Sorry, y'all. Like UJ, there are targets here. Like I have daily liquidity. I have the daily 27 extension. With EJ, I don't really have a target to aim for, right? Because we're just now breaking structure on the daily. So EJ, I kind of want to wait for it to give me some kind of pullback, like on the 4 hour, and then I'll have targets for the future. But as of right now, we just have this big break on the daily. So there's really not much I can do right now with EJ. So UJ is definitely my main focus, continuing this move if possible. And yeah, I'm kind of looking at gold, but not really. I really do think gold is about to buy up really soon. Just judging from this 4 hour, it looks like price is trying to break this 4 hour resistance. If we do break this resistance, then I will be interested in looking in for buys. Currently, we've been pretty choppy, like in this range, which I don't love. I would love to see gold potentially break out, retest, and then look to go higher, and then I might be interested in gold. But as of right now, being below this resistance level, I'm not loving, the price action. So I would love to see how it looks when we finally break out this level. So gold, I'm just waiting for price to break out. I might set an alert on this resistance to see if we ever get that. But UJ is definitely the main focus for sure. So gonna see if we get this break and retest for UJ. And yeah, that's about it. This was very quick. Again, I'm on vacation. I'm just gonna try to post it as soon as I can. And yeah, y'all, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. I will try my best to respond, but like I said, I am on vacation, so. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Happy Mardi Gras if you celebrate Mardi Gras. That is a holiday that we celebrate over here. If you don't worry about it. If you know, you know. All right. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.